our Innovation and Creativity in School Nutrition Program series. And today I am so excited because I have with me Chef Jim Hemmen. And Jim is a chef, a top chef in Arizona and throughout the nation. He's nationally known. But on top of that, he is feeding the children of Roosevelt School District right here in South Phoenix, Arizona. And Jim could be a top chef anywhere he wanted to be, but he has chosen to feed the leaders of tomorrow. And I'm excited because of the work he's doing. Not only is he innovative and creative, but every school system I go to is constantly talking about children won't eat their vegetables. Jim's got a salad program that will knock your socks off. It's not only exquisite, beautiful, it's vibrant colors, but the kids, he's got such a selection, the kids fight over getting to the salad bar. But today what I want to talk about is his warehouse. Can you imagine me getting excited about a warehouse? But wait till you hear what Chef Jim Hemmen has to say. So Jim, welcome to our program today.
MGM, it's great to see you.
Excellent. Well, I want to ask you the question first, and I know what every school nutrition director is going to be asking and want to know is, why a warehouse? We're in such a tough economy. People can't even get money for, all kinds of things. And you're going after a school, food, service, warehouse? What's with that? How did you do that?
Well, MGM, that's a big question. But in today's food service operations, the smaller and larger districts have to distribute their food somehow. There's only a couple ways that you can do that. You can either buy from the manufacturer and have it come direct to you and then redistribute to your schools. And a lot of the bigger districts can do that with a warehouse. And a smaller one, they can't. They have to take directly from Shamrock or Cisco or US Foods, which means they're going to ultimately pay more money. So for this district with 20 schools, we run currently out of a 3,500 square foot warehouse. It's not designed for what we needed to do, and we redistribute the food. So in order to create a better efficiency, we need space in order to do that. So the idea of building a warehouse will allow us to buy in bulk, creating the Costco effect. So the bigger that you buy, the more that you save. And in our business, distribution is one of the largest places where money is hidden. I call it hidden money.
Oh, you bet.
Because the money's actually in the freight. When we get a USDA food, for example, $3.50 on the average is tied up just in the freight.
Wow.
To run it through distribution, you lose that $3.50. To bring it to your dock, you would save it. So I figured over the course of a school year for a district of our size, we do about $2 million in food. If we ran our own distribution warehouse and ran things direct without going through distribution, we would save somewhere in the neighborhood of $300,000 to $400,000 in distribution.
Wow. That is quite a saving. But now, Jim, let's face facts. You have to find ways to get that funded. How in the heck did you ever get your supervisors to sign off on this? Or even how did you sell it to them to begin with? A warehouse. What did you do? What did you say?
Well, basically, exactly what I just said to you. I sat my boss down and I created a financial model that showed the amount of food that we moved in and out of our schools in a school year. And I showed him what would happen if we had a place to buy food, store food, and redistribute it at the cost that we potentially could buy it. Then I showed him the model of what it was going through distribution. And when we ran the numbers, and I showed him the $300,000 to $400,000 savings by taking it on, we realized that over a period of time was actually the payment or a partial payment in a building. It's like rent. It's in the form of rent. So what I showed him was not only could we save money to the district, in this economic time, the other biggie is that while rising food costs are happening anywhere from 9 to 18% a year, we could actually put a halt on that. We could continue to buy the best food available with our monies, and we could store them efficiently, and we could redistribute them without our cost riding a giant roller coaster year to year to year. So that was one method of funding the building. And the second was we had a piece of dirt that the district owned that was basically unused, and it was a 5-acre lot that was in the proximity to the district office and 3 of our schools and major interchanges, so we could easily get our trucks out to the schools, but more importantly, we could get the semis in and out of that building quickly and back out on the road. And as you know, again, cost of distribution is time and money. So when a truck sits in your loading dock for an hour to 2 hours and you have 2 or 3 more parked there that can't get in, it costs you money. With this new facility, we could actually house 3 semis at once.
Wow.
So we could literally unload 2 to 3 semis in the course of an hour, quickly put it into refrigeration, and then worry about moving things around later when there aren't any trucks. So we're able to save time, we're able to save money through the discounts in distribution. We create a facility that's close to our schools, and we take a piece of dirt that's owned by the taxpayers, loaned to the school district, and we make it into something of value. $100,000 to $400,000 in distribution.